What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and this is it, Chaos Lightsworn deck profile. Let's jump right into it as soon as I ask you guys to like and subscribe, please, 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 with a Levianeer on top. And now let's jump right into it. So, yeah, speaking of the devil, 2 Chaos Dragon Levianeer with 2 Chaos Creators, which are the super big boss monsters of the deck. Pretty much anything that has Chaos in its title is basically just another Lightsworn card, because the Lightsworn engine is very minimalistic. You're on 3 Wolf with 1 Raiden, 1 Lumina, and 3 Charge. No Solar Recharge. It just makes your worst hand, well, your bad hands worse, and your good hands slightly better, but it's really not that great. It's only insane if you have like Charge and Recharge and Soul Charge, the Charge Trinity. But yeah, and also Chaos Nephthys is a pretty new card. I already explained in my combo video. If you haven't watched that already, make sure you do. The link will be in the description box below. But yeah, so 5 super broken Chaos monsters with 1 Archlord Christia, 2 Absol. These cards are all really good to mail. Same thing with the Chaos Nephthys, but this one is actually maybe a bit better to foolish off of the Chaos Valkyria. You can actually send the Christia as well off of the Valkyria, which would allow you to immediately revive it back with Levianeer or Chaos Creator. And Absol is a good card to mail, like I said, because you can search that Rocket Synchron, revive it back, and then make Chaos Ruler Demonic. And then, of course, 3 Wolf, best card to mail in the entire deck, especially off of Minerva, so you can draw cards. Black Dragon Collapse Serpent with its little brother, or actually baby... Oh yeah, younger brother. He has 1700 attack. So yeah, the big brother is here. Chaos Valkyria, double Seyfert, Raiden with Tricklown, again a 4th Wolf, but unfortunately it doesn't draw off of Minerva, but it's still good. And then 2 Rocket Tracer could actually be a normal summon. It's a 1 card Chaos Ruler Demonic, so it's really not that bad. 1 Rocket Recharger, 1 Lumina, like I said. 1 Plague Spreader Zombie combos very, very well with Wolf. It's a pretty good card to summon off of Needle Fiber. And then 2 Rocket Synchron, which you can also summon off of Needle Fiber in order to make Striker Dragon, and then Surge the Field Spell, and summon every Rocket monster from your hand. So that's a play that you do when you have a bunch of Lightsworns and a bunch of Rocket monsters in your hand. You start with the Lightsworns, and then you extend with the Rockets. Not the other way around, because the Lightsworns, you won't really have a way to summon them from the hand, whereas the Rockets, as long as you have access to the Field Spell, you absolutely can. So this is actually the worst card to mill in your entire deck. Everything else I don't really care too much. Mailing the Imperial Order is actually a really good thing because it allows you to go into Griffin, so you can recycle it back. But if you don't mail it and you hard draw it, well, you skip that part, basically. And for the spell cards, Upstart Foolish, Triple Charge, Triple Chaos Space, Triple Quick Launch, and then Double Field Spell. This can be searched off of Romulus, and of course this is searchable off of Striker Dragon. And I don't really have to explain Imperial Order. So that's pretty much it for the main deck. You could be playing more than 40, that would work. And you could also not be necessarily playing 2 of the big boss monsters. But I definitely don't recommend playing more than these Lightsworn monsters. It would be way, way too much, and you can even argue that Lumina is not necessary. But I still wanted to have 5 Lightsworns in order to always ensure that Charge of the Light Brigade can resolve. But yeah, for the extra deck, Hot Red, Chaos Ruler, Boral Savage... Shooting Riser is actually really interesting. You can not only hard synchro summon it, but you can actually summon it off of Needle Fiber as well, and then you can quick sync into Borload Savage or Chaos Ruler during your opponent's turn or literally anything. And yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan, to be honest. If you summon it, you can Foolish for, I don't know, let's just say Seyfert, and then next turn you have a follow-up play already, because you can't really use the effect of whichever monster you Foolished with Shooting Riser that turn, but you can special summon it. So technically it would have worked with Christia, but Christia is a level 8, so it wouldn't work. But if you're playing, I don't know, Artifact, no, not Artifacts, but Fossil Dyna with Baroness and stuff like that, it could actually work, but yeah. Zombie Stein with Minerva, Griffin, Appaloosa, Unicorn, Cerberus, Needle Fiber, Romulus, Masquerina, Hieratic Seal, and Striker Dragon. Cerberus is probably the card that I have to explain the most, because you can Masquerina into Cerberus during your opponent's turn, destroy 1 monster your opponent controls, and that would trigger Chaos Nephthys since a card on the field was destroyed, so you can revive it back and then banish multiple cards. So yeah, the Cerberus isn't just like a worse Unicorn. If anything, sometimes it's actually much better than Unicorn. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the extra deck. And for the idea section, Gizmek is not a card I would recommend. You kind of want to keep like your good cards in your deck. You don't really want to deck out too hard, too fast. And then yeah, Artifact Lancia, I don't really know why I'm necessarily playing it here. Necroworld Banshee with Zombie World, good cards to mill as well. Another insane card, sorry, that you can foolish with Chaos Valkyria. And then Gamma Astral Karibo is a card that you can use to deck out your opponent with Crooked Cook. I just don't recommend it. Hot Red Dragon Archfeeding King Calamity with Formula Synchron. There's a combo, I already showed it in I already made like a video dedicated on this card. But basically, if you have Needle Fiber access plus Chaos Ruler, or literally any level 8 Synchro monster, Merry Christmas, that's already Hot Red King Calamity access. Yeah, it still has its issues, honestly. It still misses timing and a lot of really dumb things. Abyss Dweller, Unshamed Abomination, which is a dark monster that you can make under the Rocket Tracer lock. With Skull Deet, Curious, I don't really want to play Curious at all. I always have to make really weird plays to link into it, so I'm not a big fan. And Phoenix could also be played as well, I just don't really know what to cut. Probably Unicorn at this point. And finally, yeah, Zombie World that I already explained. So that's pretty much it for this deck profile. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.